Many Pokémon trainers ask the question, is it worth it to buy Keldeo versus Rayquaza? This is a question whose answer varies from Battle Arena deck to Battle Arena deck, because when we examine worth as it relates to price, we need to look at several factors. What staples for standard do these decks contain? How much are these decks worth if you were to buy the individual cards? Are you getting any new or hard to find cards? Are these of interest to experienced players? What about for casual players just looking to have fun? Do the decks play well against each other? Let's take a look. Keldeo versus Rayquaza contains the following. Keep in mind, too, that Roaring Skies is out of print and out of stock, so even experienced players looking for these cards are going to turn to the Battle Arena decks to get them, unless you want to hunt them down individually. The decks are fairly balanced for casual gameplay, and while fun is very subjective, most new and casual players would probably have a very enjoyable experience playing these decks against each other. There's a lot of positives about these decks, but also some negatives that I want to point out as well. Let's start with the most extraordinary thing here, though, the inclusion of staple cards as well as the never-before obtainable Karen. Purchasing this is currently the only way to get Karen, and mark my words, she will see play. Her ability to shuffle everything back into your deck is absolutely standard viable, which means her current price of $4 each is likely to rise unless she sees heavy reprints elsewhere. This is a distinct and phenomenal inclusion, and you get not one but two of her. But let's look at the big ticket items here. Not one but two Versus Seekers, formerly a $15 uncommon. Now they've already come down to about $9 each, but that's still very expensive. Since Versus Seeker was printed as a secret rare, it is now standard legal, and you get two of them as well. That's $18 in value just for those two cards. Two Rayquaza EXs worth $3.75 each, or $7.50 for the pair, and two Keldeo EXs worth $3.25 each, or $6.50 for the pair. Now these are going to be of more interest to casual players as they aren't really seeing much standard play, but the financial value is there. And look at what we have already. If you were to buy just these six cards individually, it would cost you, as of the filming of this video, $32. Now that price will come down, and I'll discuss how much I think overall value may dip because of this product, but right off the bat, you have six cards worth $32 total in a $30 product. But you don't even have to sell any of these cards because the online code, which gives you this product on Pokémon Online alone, is going for $9. That's right, $9 for the code. And the decks come with 16 holo basic energy cards. Look at these, gorgeous. Now these go for about $2 each. So you're talking $32 in holo energy cards alone. We're talking some major value here. What does this product not have? I suppose it doesn't have Shaman, but that's understandable, right? I mean, Shaman is a $90 card. That would be insane if it had even one Shaman in it. It might not have Shaman, but it does have the poor trainer's Shaman, Octillery. Now this is actually one of the minor negatives of this product, not that it has Octillery instead of Shaman. That's actually a quite fair substitution, but I think they made a major mistake in only including one Remoraid. Since Octillery is a basic Pokemon, we need to play Remoraid first and evolve it. But there's a high enough chance that Remoraid will end up in your prize cards, meaning if you draw Octillery, there's no way to evolve it. And so you essentially have drawn a dead card in hand. And that's bad, but there's so many other staples and highly playable cards here. We have Float Stone, which sees heavy play. Obviously, both N and Ultra Balls are staples of just about every deck. Dive Ball is a staple in most water decks. Just look at these inclusions: Professor Sycamore, Rough Seas, Rare Candy, and on and on and on. I would say that the only staple left out of these decks, aside from Shaman, is Trainer's Mail. It does confuse me greatly why they left Trainer's Mail out of here, not just because it really is a must for most players, especially new players who need to get a hold of a couple, but even just within these decks, playing them casually, they're so trainer heavy that having the Trainer's Mail would really have smoothed out their gameplay. I can understand no Shaman, but I don't understand why we didn't get a couple Trainer's Mail. Now, if you were to purchase all of these cards by themselves, going off of TCG player pricing, this would cost you approximately $145.79 US. That's incredible value here, but how much is it going to go down? We are already seeing prices drop like a rock on cards like Octillery just because of its inclusion here. However, I do not feel prices will fall too far, and I do feel it very likely that they will rise back up. Why? Because this is a limited item with only one print run. It is already selling out or sold out most everywhere, or it's being offered at higher than MSRP prices. Well, there's a slim chance come November there may be a small reorder available for stores. It is highly unlikely that the cards printed here are going to be permanently flooding the market. Final conclusion, Keldeo versus Rayquaza is one of the best values in a long time for both new and experienced players. It has $145 of value in it, and even if that drops dramatically, you are still getting extreme value for your dollar, as well as multiple copies of nearly every staple card in Standard. Excellent for casual players looking to just have fun battling with the decks. Excellent for experienced players looking for standard staples and valuable trades, and especially excellent for brand new players because it provides them with so much of what they need for whatever decks they want to build. Grade solid A. I hope very much this video has been of some help to you. What Pokemon product do you want to hear about next? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, you can help me out so much by just liking, sharing, or remembering to hit subscribe on this video.